Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of the visual novel Seduce Me. This game is made by a lovely lady that I don't know, but I bet she's lovely. I don't really know how to pronounce the name. I think she's called VAPMichaelaLaws. VAPMichaelaLaws. I will put the name and the link to this game in the description. This is also a game I found at Lemmasoft forum, and it looks really interesting. It's one of those visual novel games, female protagonist, where I think it has some kind of story, and you also get a guy, or you have some kind of romance thing. I'm very new to these visual novels, so but it seems like it's that kind of game. After we can see the shadows of all the guys here, and it is called Seduce Me. So, well, this is one of my first Let's Play videos, so bear with me, please. I'm still not used to these. I can get a little bit nervous, but I will do my best. I just think this is a lot of fun, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching this. So enough rambling, let's get started. This is a fictional interactive narrative. Any character resemblances to real-life people are purely coincidental. Also, please know that following game is made for PG-16 audiences. Please know that sexual, violent themes are explored in this game. Trigger warnings: abuse, implied rape, and suicide. You have been warned. Okay, so if you're sensitive and can't watch these things, then it's a good thing that's there. And there's nothing wrong if you are. It's just normal. Please enjoy.
Why, hello.
Oh shit, there's a voice.
Hi, aren't you a gorgeous sight? Can I be honored enough to know your name?
I didn't know there were gonna be voices. That really scared me. Oh, shit, so there's voice acting. That's super professional. Sugarplum, of course. I think that's my standard name for female protagonist visual novel games, when you get to pick the name. Is there voice acting in Tyrkim?
A lovely name for a lovely person like you.
Oh, please.
Wonderful.
Eric, do your job.
Yes, Eric, please.
Very well. This game was produced by Seraphim Entertainment under the direction of VAPMichaelaLaws and is powered by Ren'Py Visual Novel Engine. We truly hope you'll enjoy this story. I know I'll enjoy it, since you'll be in it.
Well, there you go. There's all the information I could not give correctly. Perfect.
Eric.
Fine. Farewell, my sweet.
What a creep. Somewhere. Shh.
Come on! Is that all you got?
Wanna try me, asshole?
What? Don't fight.
Crap! Missed. Let's retreat for now.
No kidding. Let's get out of here.
That's right. You better run, you stupid punks. Stay out of our territory.
Stay out of my territory. Call it fate or call it coincidence. That one moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula, created in the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory. It is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers. though there are some discrepancies that are now corrected with the modern viewpoint.
What? Rain. Oh, I'm being really loud. Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here. But it is the season for rainy weather, so it's not exactly that surprising. Personally, I love the sound of it. The way the raindrops fell, like the soft tapping of fingers, it was so soothing. Even looking at the droplets hit the glass of the window was strangely calming. For this reason, I felt lucky for having a seat next to the window, though I did spend more time staring outside than I did paying attention in class. Oh, Sugarplum. The lectures in class were pretty boring. Mrs. Phillips' voice wasn't soporific, but I just wasn't interested in what she was saying. And since it was the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things in my free time. Honestly, I didn't really care that much for economics. Sure, I had good grades in this class, but it was only because I read the textbooks and did my assignment as I had to. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If it were up to me, I would probably have taken another course. Yeah, economics suck. Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester, it would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank God for that. I didn't hate high school. It was just kind of mundane. How the days drifted on and on as if there were no end to it. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting my friends and hanging out with them, but that was kind of it. In short, I was done with high school. The start of second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had already applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting replies sometime in the next few months. It seemed like the start of something new, something that would change. That is, if things could change. I stared at the faint outline of raindrops in the distance. For now, I was stuck in class.
Miss Anderson.
Mrs. Phillips' raised voice interrupted my train of thought. Just when I was thinking about class, I quickly turned my head to face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she noticed that I was spacing out. Yes, ma'am?
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
No. I wasn't paying attention. I think I read about that in a textbook last night. It should be the Black School's model formula.
Very good as always, Miss Anderson.
Yeah. Anderson, it followed me wherever I went. Most people didn't really know me by my first name, but read it by my surname. My first name is amazing. How can people not know a girl named Sugarplum? Please. No doubt, since the surname was the trademark of the internationally famous and philanthropic Anderson Family Toys, and because the founder was my own grandfather. Zuzu, one of my best friends forever, turned around and proudly gave me a punch to the shoulder.
Kick ass, girl.
From beside me, I heard Naomi, another one of my best friends forever, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Susan's choice of words. Really? Wasn't that bad?
She means good job.
Okay.
Miss Capini.
Oi!
Care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Some guys named Black and Scholes.
Oh, Choles, that's how you say it.
Fisher Black and Myron Scholes.
I don't like her.
Very good, Miss Patterson.
Show off.
Yeah.
Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Susan rolled her eyes and slouched into her chair as Naomi gave her a small smirk. She always pouted when Naomi showed her up.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now, let's separate into groups and work on your projects. Remember, everything is due on Monday. Go ahead now.
Before I knew it, Susie and Naomi had scooted their desks to align with mine, and we turned into the Three Musketeers. I don't know if I want these two as my friends. I don't know why I don't want them, but I don't want them. Whenever the teacher let the students decide on groups, we always grouped together in a little trio. Our little dream team. It was a sheer stroke of luck that we all managed to be in the same class, so we had at least take the opportunity and stick together as much as we could. Besides, we were most comfortable around each other than, say, compared to being around any other classmates. It just made sense for us to put our heads together for any kind of project. We wouldn't want making new friends, would we? I took out the poster where we were working on and rolled it open onto the 3 desks. We were pretty much finished with fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project, though we did still have to add a few finishing touches here and there. After working on making the poster a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work to see what we still had to do. Naomi, as usual, was the first to look for any issues. She lightly tapped a pencil against her chin, started staring intently at the project.
Alright, so let's see. We finished the budgeting section, the building leasing, and the cost for labor. What else do we need?
Susie straightened up to look at the poster and stroked her chin. After a few seconds, her face brightened and she spoke up.
How about a company name?
Huh? Did we really skip over that?
Oh my gosh.
Of course we did. You always go straight into the logical statistics and stuff that you completely skip over the fact. We need a name for our project.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it?
What kind of project is it? I don't know if it said. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Not sure. What do you think?
What are we selling? I wasn't reading it. It always came down to me. Whenever there was something to be named or titled, I was the master and ending decision, even when I didn't want to be.
I like Trinity Corporations.
Trinity Corporation.
That is way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
What do dragons have to do with our project?
What? It's a totally unpredictable name. It's hot.
Hot? Dragon Company is hot to you? Okay.
But our company sells bubblegum.
Okay, bubblegum.
Who said we can't produce spicy bubblegum?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Both of them looked at me expectantly, even though I wasn't quite sure myself. I didn't really want to choose sides, but if it were up to me, I would say, do I get to pick a new name? Oh, I have to choose between these two. I don't want any of these. They both suck. I don't like either one of them. But I would have to go with, I guess, Trinity Corporation, because Dragon Company is just awful. It's just awful. And random.